Bonjour, ici DJ Godfather D. Et ici, nous avons sweetlarock.
Sweetlarock.
Yes. And my man godstamusic
Yeah,
in a place to be.
up here.
How's it going?
Yo, chillin', man.
Yeah.
You know, it's the routine. C'est la routine du DJ parce que c'est la DJ life.
Mm-hmm.
Hein? Alors, c'est ce qu'on vit à tous les jours. Tous les jours. On n'en manque pas du tout. Maintenant, qu'est-ce qui arrive, c'est qu'aujourd'hui, nous avons un invité très spécial. J'allais vous dire le nom. Et même quand vous allez le voir tout de suite, on va le reconnaître, on va savoir exactement de qui on parle. Par contre, vu que la DJ Life, vu que cette émission-là est une émission dont on prend des informations sur notre guest, la personne qu'on a invitée. Alors, c'est elle qui va plutôt s'identifier et aussi nous donner une bonne information sur le parcours qu'il a eu et qu'il continue à avoir, qui l'inspire. Beaucoup d'histoires ici.
Oui.
Mm-hmm.
Alors...
Je souhaite vraiment dire qu'on est plus qu'honoré.
Oh, yo.
Right?
C'est-
Let me... So, we've been saying a lot of words because...
He's just saying words. Words on words.
But I wanted to say, first and foremost, we're really lucky and happy and blessed to have you here.
And honored.
And
Yes,
super
definitely.
honored to have you here. We have breadth of experience here with us. And
legendary is
Yep.
beyond a word to describe this man.
so it's going to be a good show. I'm excited for this.
So we're going to start, my man, Rich Medina.
Blue,
First of all, welcome again. Welcome to the La DJ Live show, which is, in English, it means that it's
the DJ life, basically in French.
Exactly.
La. You know,
La.
you're in Montreal.
that's it.
I get the basics of it. I got before we go any further, I gotta apologize for the fact that my French is trash. Let me just kick this thing off with some humility.
No problem, and that's why we're gonna do our best also so that we can basically explain in French also what you're saying and all of that.
Yeah.
But right now we are starting fresh to know exactly Rich Medina. Was that your first DJ name, or what's the origin of Rich Medina?
My birth name is Richard Medina.
Nice.
Simple as that.
Okay.
That's it. That's it.
And then
When I was younger, I was DJ Richie Rich for a while.
nice.
My family calls me Big Rich.
Okay.
I got a cousin Rich. It's shorter than me. It's been like a family joke my whole life.
Small
Big Rich and Little Rich. Whatever. And when I moved to Philadelphia and started making friends, people would meet my family, but then they would call me Big Rich Medina. And hearing my last name on the end of it just make the whole thing whack. You see on flyers, Big Rich Medina, like it just is. You be at the party, be banging, but you're like, yo, I don't like the way they said my name. And that's when Little Ricky's Rib Shack started. When the opportunity happened with APT, I'm tired of this Big Rich Medina thing. Philadelphia people have a tendency to say it all.
Big Rich Medina.
Big Rich Medina. Okay.
So that's when Little Ricky's became one of my branded parties.
Okay.
So as a way for me to get that off let's get that out of the
Okay.
conversation.
Good.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
No more Big Rich
Medina
Medina.
is my actual name.
So you kept it.
Yeah.
So at one point you said, okay, now I'm gonna go with Rich Medina.
You couldn't fight the system anymore.
I mean, on the same point, there came a point for me where I got tired of people saying DJ Rich Medina. I do more things than that.
Of course.
Like if
I
I
feel
see
that,
myself
100%.
from a wider lens,
You do more than just
I'm
DJing.
boxing
Yes.
myself in
Yes.
with it
Yep.
becomes a moniker.
Yep.
If it was, if I had a DJ name, DJ in front of it represents my craft. But
Exactly.
yeah, praise God, I got a last name that rolls off the tongue. It's easy.
It's a dope name.
Sticks.
Rich Medina. It just sounds right.
I just be myself, you know, and like growing up around the type of men that would encourage you to like do your thing. Like don't be worried about what everybody else is doing. Actually be yourself.
Be yourself, exactly.
You know what I mean?
But basically, when you started, and if I may ask, that was around which year?
When I started DJing, I mean, I've been DJing since middle school.
Oh,
you know,
nice.
So
10,
in Quebec,
11 years old, like actively playing records and hanging around older boys that were into the culture. My sister is 18 years older than me.
yeah.
Okay.
My sister's first husband was a DJ around my way.
Okay.
They lived in the house with us till I was 14.
Okay.
My entire childhood, I'm watching dude do his job during the week, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, he might be DJing at the VFW. He might be DJing at the Elks Club.
Okay.
He might be at the Masonic Lodge, whatever. And I'm not even saying he's like some DJ name you should know. It was in my life that way from childhood.
From childhood.
You know what I mean?
Nice,
Nice.
Starts there, like that's the baseline.
So, juste pour faire un petit recap de ce qui a été dit en français. Rich Medina, le nom Rich Medina vient de son prénom, nom de famille, Richard Medina.
Medina, oui.
With a French accent, it sounds Haitian.
I know. You for real though, Richard Medina. I could pass as Haitian, man. You sure you're not? It's true, huh?
That's really
If we thought like it would have been like, oh, he's Haitian, and we was trying to act like he's not all brand new, like he's not Asian or something. Yeah.
Donc, il nous racontait comment que le nom a évolué à travers le temps. À un moment donné, on a commencé à l'appeler Big Rich Medina. C'était un petit peu wack de l'appeler un peu comme ça, mais il a gardé le nom Rich Medina, retiré la partie DJ pour pas rester dans la boîte de DJ. Et a connu ses débuts dans la cinquième année du primaire, je dirais, 11 ans environ.
Ouais.
Et a connu le DJing à travers sa sœur, qui est la plus aînée, j'imagine, de 8 ans.
18 ans.
Oh, 18 ans.
18 years older.
18 years difference with your sister.
Yeah,
wow, okay.
My sister was 18 when I was born.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah,
Okay.
that's what I
And
heard.
so,
That's
crazy.
And my
dope,
nephew, my sister's firstborn son, was born the same day as me, a year after me.
Wow.
Oh.
So that's destiny.
Random trivia you don't need.
Haitians have a lot of those too. So
Yeah.
I'm, like, you're getting close
You're like,
to
I think, you should do some type of background check because I'm feeling like the story, the name.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. You know, I'm open.
So dope. So since we're talking about not being boxed in, j'aimerais savoir un peu si t'es capable de définir ton style. If you're able to define, what do you do? What's your style? What could that be?
As a DJ?
As a DJ, yeah.
As a person.
As a pro, yeah, as a pro.
As Rich Medina.
Do your diligence, you know, like give 100% of yourself if you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Don't fuck around with it.
Yeah. And I heard you say that before.
I think it goes for anybody in any discipline.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If we're talking about who are you or how do you approach things, you know, play basketball for some very good coaches.
Okay.
As a kid, you know, I watched the older men around me turn really talented athletes into elite athletes. Watch them take guys that have no athletic ability at all and turn them into an athlete.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Like that type of breaking things down, you know, literally in the gym, drilling, doing the drill.
Okay, I
get doing the drill.
I get it.
Right? I believe that the guy that does it for a hobby does it until he gets it right. The guy that does it as who they are. They do it until they can't do it wrong. You know, and that's not about me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's a mindset. It's a
discipline.
A discipline.
A
demand of a certain amount of rigor and preparation before you present yourself to the marketplace.
Right.
If you're going to look at yourself as a business.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
You know.
So then you apply that same ethic
100%
on your DJing,
100%
on the businesses.
100%.
Absolutely.
Every opportunity that comes my way is an opponent that's bigger than me, been in the game longer than me, has more experience, has more fans, whatever, more scars. You know what I mean?
True.
If I approach the situation as if I gotta have a confrontation with this cat, whether I like it or not, I gotta guard this guy the whole game. Jesus Christ. For real. You know what I mean? But if you're about the sport and about the game, that fear is gonna turn into execution.
Absolutely.
If you've been in the gym doing what the people who are helping you get better at what you do told your dumb ass to do.
Just do it.
Proverbial you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's 100% trying to keep that mindset of order and protocol around the things that I believe in, you know, as an artist, at least.
Yeah. And where did that inspiration come from? Where does that work ethic, inspiration, discipline, who instilled that in you? Do you think it's someone maybe you watched, maybe your uncle you watched that inspired you to be such a competitive person?
I think it just coming from people that work hard. You know, all of our parents survived segregation and Jim Crow.
Yep.
True.
Yep.
It's questionable whether their parents was born enslaved or not. It's even more questionable whether they from Africa, Barbados, Salvador Bahia, Colombia. We can do this part for hours. So I'm not at a loss for inspiration at all. You know,
absolutely.
I come from some of the toughest motherfuckers on the planet. The toughest and the most kind, giving, open-minded, hardworking, sharing motherfuckers you could ever come across.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm first in my family born after the civil rights era, as we know.
Whoa. Okay. That's a drive right there. Wow.
I would argue we. Right? First generation after the civil rights era. First generation, a nigga could walk in the front door. Nigga could vote.
Damn.
Yeah, voting, yeah, man.
You can shit on the same toilet as a white man.
Water, like you can't drink water from the same.
Drink from the same fountain.
Sheesh. First
Sit
generation
in
of
the front
that.
of the bus.
Yeah, because when you
Damn.
think about it, it wasn't that long ago.
No, it wasn't.
And so
It's now, nigga.
Exactly. It's right
But
now.
I do get
But
it.
it's true though.
Right now.
It's
Yeah.
true. It's true.
So
Oh.
and because of that, and I think the reality is
Oh.
a little bit different for us Canadians, but very similar at the same time, because we came from the generation that hustled to get here, that hustled to live, that hustled to provide.
We come from a generation that evaded the wrath of an angry
Exactly.
colonizer
Yes.
long enough to birth us.
Yes.
All of us come from that. Whether you understand it or not, just this right here
Yep.
alone means whatever you think is different, that shit ain't different.
No.
Reason you think I could be Haitian is because you're a native man, just like me.
That's it. That's
You're
it. That's true.
of the earth. Our people made everything that they made up out the dirt.
Yep. With nothing.
in order for us to be able to sit under these beautiful lights with these beautiful tools and have you know what I'm saying?
Conversation. Speaking of which, justement, je vois la question que je vais demander à Rich, qui, justement, cette création-là qu'on a, justement, je veux dire, musicalement parlant. La musique comme, mettons, le hip-hop, le house, c'est de la musique, justement, qui vient de la rue. Puis c'est ça que j'ai demandé à Rich. J'ai demandé, est-ce que c'est où que lui a commencé à créativement utiliser ce genre de musique-là pour se faire connaître et puis où que ça l'a débouché dans sa carrière. So Rich, the question that I have for you is that, you know, in association with what we were just talking about, a lot of us use music to... You just like the message, Grandmaster Flash. It's like we use hip hop, we use house, we use like music from the streets to create. I would say bring our creation out, you know, and speak some type of language. When did you start it in your? I know that you started to DJing, but when did you feel like, you know, creatively, like as a DJ, you were doing something different? Like did you start it like a residency somewhere? Did you start at a party somewhere? How did you start it? Like how did Rich Medina put himself out?
That's a great question. That's a great question. So I moved to Philadelphia in 1992.
From
New Jersey.
Okay.
I just graduated from college. I just played a really mediocre season of professional basketball.
Okay.
And I was one of those kids that reality struck, and if I want to go to the NBA, it's probably going to take me 6 years to get there. I was that athlete, and I ended up taking a job offer in Philadelphia.
Okay.
With a company called Procter & Gamble.
Oh, okay. That small company?
Yeah.
I could really feel you had a great experience over there. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's all over me, right? When I got there, I got an apartment, and before I got a single piece of furniture, I went home and I got my turntables, and I got my mixer and my records and all my
dedication.
Shit. And that was my shrink.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So just having that space to express myself in a way that I've been expressing myself since childhood is an interruption to the depression of having to really understand the fact that your career as a professional athlete is
done.
A wrap.
You can play in the park though. I mean, like
give you a headache in the park. I'll bust your ass in the park.
True.
Now, today, you know what I mean? 30 years down the line.
You're right.
But, you know, that gut punch of like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
You know, that shit's done. I did the whole fucking shit that I was supposed to do, and I fell this short of the qualifying line. You know what I mean? That's humbling.
Very competitive also. Yeah, no, I've seen some people
I'm just coming out of this, playing the highest level of
D1?
basketball I've ever played.
D1?
Yeah.
Oh.
I played ball at Cornell University.
Okay.
Played relatively well. Played well enough to have had it even at least a minute splash of experience on a level beyond college. But back to the point about the men that my mom had around me, from 6th, 7th grade, they're like, yo, this kid's gonna go to Harvard, this kid's gonna go to Princeton, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Like, whatever.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. I was trying to stay out of trouble. I don't want no stress.
Okay.
Do, you know,
Yeah.
do what I gotta do and let me be, I'll let you be.
Yeah.
Just using music and the craft of DJing as a means to find some peace in the midst of a beautiful opportunity. We're talking about champagne problems here. We're not talking about we can't eat versus just to be, and I say that to be humble about it. I'm not trying to aggrandize it in that way, but the beauty of having options, even in that beauty, there's a lot of fucking frustration because you gotta let sun go.
Yeah.
right? I knew I was different with regard to music because of the way music was such an important aspect of me coming out of that moment. Doing something that I had done from childhood for fun and for props and for esteem around the way, all the stuff that comes with the craft, but you know, drums don't lie. You know, it's one of the few motherfuckers in your life that ain't. Them niggas tell the truth all the time. You know? So I knew it then. And from 92 through the 90s, I spent the vast majority of my free time putting a great deal of effort into getting in front of any venue owner or promoter or event person that I ever heard complain about something having to do with the music programming where they were. Oh, you got a problem with Buddy? I'll kill him. Just on some b-boy shit, like, you know, that's your man, no disrespect, but
competition.
That's how it is, man.
Job and not have them type of complaints.
That's how you get it, man.
I'm ready to. I'm in shape. Right, back to the athlete shit. I'm in shape. I've been in the gym. I haven't played a real game in 4 months.
Okay,
but I'm still in the fucking box.
Discipline.
Going through the kata every day. So it's the you know, the real talk of stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.
But why hip hop though?
I'm from Jersey. I grew up 40 minutes south of Manhattan.
Yeah. What made sense?
The things that was moving around in my life at the time. I'm not romantic about hip hop. I don't look at hip hop as music.
Life more.
Rap music is like a really nice second master bedroom in a mansion.
Okay,
that's nice.
Can you elaborate on that?
But wait. Before we elaborate on that, though, one question that I have is which gig that we consider popped your cherry? What was the first gig that you said, yo, I played in front of my friends, and it's like, okay, now I want to do this. I love doing this. Is there one?
About 6 months into living in Philadelphia in 92, I made friends with King Britt. I made friends with a bunch of people, Cosmo Baker, Questlove, Cash Money, Jeff. I had made friends with these folks because I'm of what they do, not because I was connected or none of that, just chasing it.
Okay.
So about 6 months into being in Philly, King Britt gave me an opportunity to play at Back to Basics.
Okay. Big shout out King Britt.
Shout out to the guy King Britt for real. He gave me and my man Mike Nice the opportunity to play at Back to Basics. To play Back to Basics on a Monday night in Philadelphia in 92, 93. At that time, King Britt is Silkworm for Diggable Planets, DJ for Diggable Planets. You know what I'm saying? Basically brought that whole thing to the table in a really quiet way. You know, for simplicity's sake, he was like almost as if he was our Giles Peterson. You know what I'm saying? In terms of being an ambassador for a wide array of black music, but from different countries and cultures, and the whole dynamic of acid jazz is really loud, especially in the UK and in Europe. And King is a conduit for that vocabulary into Philadelphia because of Silk 130, you know, Back to Basics, The Booty Party, everything that him and Dazier and Josh Wink did, Ovum Records. You know, King he's a don at this time. And me and my man, we both just moved in town, got an opportunity to being tenacious, being competitive, being aggressive about being around the guys that are the tough guys in the gym. I want to stand in the line and wait for my opportunity to spar.
Spar with him, exactly.
That's the only way my game is going to get better if I'm really about the game.
Definitely.
Nice.
So, you know, that was the first time that I played in a 21 and over venue.
Like
I had
official
been
venue.
DJing,
Yeah.
whatever.
But you were not 21.
Right. And that's the other thing that people are romantic about hip hop, because when they talk about it from the space of the industry and the club world and the nightlife world, and how that got mass marketed and commercialized. But everybody that was involved in the birth of the culture was children.
Yeah, definitely.
It was happening.
Yep.
You know,
like literally children, not even teenagers, children. Like
so
14 years old, like 12 years old.
All of those.
Definitely.
I'm not romantic about that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, even at my age, I'm a second generation hip hop guy.
Yeah.
And why do I describe rap music that way? You know, we're not talking about b-boy and DJ and MC and graffiti, and actually, most importantly, knowledge itself.
Knowledge itself. Yes.
That's an approach. That's like being, choosing a religion or choosing a fighting discipline or choosing an educational route. It's the exact same rigor.
Yeah.
So I've just been in it from, so it's bugged out to talk about it, because you always got like kind of third person yourself. Yeah. Well, let me explain. You know what I mean? Let me rap-splain this one. You know what I'm saying?
It was a way of life.
It is. Now,
you just stepped into it.
Now, it's been one of the most uniform and present things that has helped me. Some shit that I don't have to ask the culture to help me. My space in the culture and the time that I've spent playing in the different facets of it, and the people that I know there. They're some of the most creative, open-minded, forward-thinking, progressive people in the world. And some of them go to big commercial stardom. A lot of them, nobody in the world, aside from their friends and the people around their way, know who they are. But they're fucking geniuses and doing real, like, God's work level shit. But if it doesn't fall in the algorithm, it didn't happen, right? If a tree falls in the woods and nobody's there,
the tree fall.
What came first, the chicken or the egg? You get into all of that back and forth philosophy, but
True that. Nice. Est-ce qu'il y a des résidences ou encore des parties que tu as fait dans ta carrière qui t'ont vraiment marqué, là, que jusqu'à présent, là, comme tu leur ferais, ou que tu retournerais en arrière, ou encore peut-être ça n'a pas encore existé? Question that I have for you, Mr. Rich.
I think he understood that.
I like your faith in me. That's a nigga that believes in me.
Brother Rich, what I was about to ask you, is there any parties or residencies or events that you had in your career that you want to share with us, that that marked you, or basically that when you done them, you would do them again, or you would recreate them again, or maybe it doesn't even exist?
Yeah, man, absolutely. If I could have 1999 to 2010 back.
That was a good era for you?
APT. That was when I started the open party with Q-Tip. Oh, I was like, other graduation.
Look how he's
just dropping it like that.
Like with Q-Tip.
This young guy called Q-Tip.
Big shout out Q-Tip.
Shout out.
It was a crazy time.
What was that though? Can you explain what that was exactly?
So APT was a venue in the Meatpacking District in New York City.
Okay.
From roughly 2001 to the top of 2010. I had a Wednesday night party there. I mentioned earlier about how Little Ricky's happened. That Wednesday night party at APT was the party that I branded Little Ricky's Rib Shack. So if you hear people talk about that as a branded DJ party, that's what that is. In that window, me playing Wednesday nights in New York City for 10 years as a resident, and the whole night is mine. For the first 5 or so years of that party, I didn't have no guests.
Okay. So you playing
I want
alone?
New York to take me serious.
Nice.
I want New York City to know that I am not here.
You're not here to
Play around with the
I'm not
culture.
playing with you, motherfucker.
Yeah. It's Richmond.
On
This
some
big rich Medina.
On some competitive shit.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Like, I came to the gym
Yeah.
to fight, B. I heard
Yep.
motherfuckers like to fight in here.
And if I may ask,
You know?
if I may ask, what type of music were you playing? A little bit of everything, or open
I was
format?
playing 6 hours a night. I was playing from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. And I was commuting
Damn.
from Philadelphia, 96
every week?
miles
Oh,
to New York City
damn.
to play. And praise God for Barbarino Garcia, my brother. I
Bobito.
would spend a great deal of my time sleeping on Barbarino's couch rather than trying to drive
Back to Philly at
Twisted.
5 o'clock in the morning.
at 5 in the morning, banged out.
Bang. You know what I mean?
So, yeah, in that time, I had the opportunity to really cut my teeth. You know, like the years from '92 into 2000, 2001, when Little Ricky's happened. I was always in a partnership, a residency with someone else. You know what I mean? So, and there's an ebb and flow and a balance to how you share time with each other. You know, and here I am with the opportunity to have some. This is my shit.
This is your shit. Yeah.
I get to build
This is you.
I
Like
got a
you're,
bunch of lumber. I got a bunch of nails. I got a bunch of tools.
And you can build it.
you
I
build it
can
on
make
your
some
own.
shit here, and nobody can say that you have your support. You have people who are
Yeah.
helping you, and your team of people, however you define that, around you helping you get shit done. But yeah, that changed everything for me. You know, that really changed everything for me because, again, you know, being an athlete, I know what it is to go from like being a star in the 8th grade, and then you get to the 9th grade and you're the skinniest guy in the gym and just
Okay.
bullied until you
You felt
learn
that?
how to play on that level.
You felt that in
I
New York?
feel that
Yeah.
every level, every new opportunity that comes
That's
my way,
dope.
Yeah.
I'm the newest fucking guy there.
Yeah.
Yo,
I
that's
did the
dope.
fucking work to put me there. There's no question
cool.
about that.
That's cool.
But I don't know where the bathrooms are in this building.
Right.
I don't know. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's actually.
You know what I mean? Because I'm with my guy. You just sped me up 6 months. You just pushed my growth curve out. That's a good gym.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's
get
a
it.
joke, but it's actually
No,
an
but it's-
example of the thing.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I've absolutely, like, competitively, even if it's not competing against anyone or against any philosophy or approach, it's just like, all right, this is the next level of my experience, and this ain't nowhere near the top, but holy shit, I get to do whatever the fuck I want to do creatively, rather than approach it from what did I play in a genre mindset. It was more like, how am I going to deal with telling a story over the course of 6 hours? Am I going to tell a bunch of little stories? Do they have to have anything to do with each other? Are they supposed to have something to do with each other? How many of them should flow into each other? How many times should it be a dead stop?
That's right.
And a shift of the dynamics. When I got you in a good mood now, cool. I'm going to
Yeah.
live with that for a
Get you
second.
mad.
I feel like
Live with that.
I get it.
I've
I
heard
love it.
Rich many times, and I feel like in terms of storytelling, nobody can be that guy. I'm telling you, man. It's
The way
not-
the setup is made and
God,
everything
it's
is like, yo.
different moods,
I love it.
elements, and the way
Yep.
he commends the crowd, it's like, anyways, you have to experience it.
Yeah,
It's,
it's true.
it's something amazing.
Man, thank you, man.
Amazing.
But, you know, yeah, having a chance to play for huge windows of time in the place where the game that you're in love with comes from and is nurtured and has a place to anybody that applies themselves to it, you could find a lot of good opportunity if things are aligned and it's your opportunity. And it was my opportunity to make it clear that I'm definitely here to make a point. You know, without, I don't want to make a point to you every day, every time I'm in your face, but over time, them little soft taps, you know, they add up.
Just a little.
By the eighth round, you know, your eye is like this. You're like, it didn't even hit me.
No, you think?
It touches you the whole fight.
The whole time.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's more competitive shit.
Yeah.
More, it's some of my friends that haven't played team sports. They're like, I'm rich with the sports analogies. I'm like, yeah, but you know,
it makes a lot of sense though.
Somebody that played team sports, you tell him, yo, fam, play your position. He might be mad that you said it in front of people, but he ain't gonna be offended, and he gonna check his surroundings and be like, damn,
okay,
I am out of position. He might have a gripe with you in the timeout. Y'all talk that out, or in the locker room, you figure that out. But right now, we got a game to play.
Yeah,
fuck out your feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Puis en parlant justement de ça, la question que je posais à Rich en ce moment, c'est par rapport à son entraînement.
Sa préparation.
Mais pas juste préparation. C'est quoi les instruments qu'il utilise, qu'il utilisait, puis est-ce qu'il utilise encore? On va voir, Mr. Rich, Brother Rich, in terms of technical DJing style, because, you know, I know that vinyl-wise, not a lot of people can touch you in terms of collections of records that you have.
Big. Yes, that's big. Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Hold on. The collection of vinyls that you have at Dante's is what, 30% of your whole collection, I heard?
Yeah, about that.
Whoa.
The wall is full.
Full of food.
It's like 97.
Musical food.
And with
90, what?
Yeah, it's like between 9,700 and 10,000 records.
Oh my God.
What?
Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh, snap.
Dude is flexing.
Oh,
I'm
snap.
telling you, he's flexing.
Now, this is flexing questions.
But this is the thing. This is the thing.
Oh man.
With technology now, you know, a lot of DJs are going towards controllers and CDJs and this and that. What are you the most comfortable with right now? Even though we know you started with vinyls, and you have a big collection, but is there some other type of equipment that Rich Medina uses or prefers?
I play records. I got thumb drives full of bangers that I don't have on vinyl. I got a Serato library that's out of this world.
Do you keep it organized?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He told you he's disciplined.
That's true. I don't know why I'm asking this question.
Why would you ask that?
Why would I think otherwise?
Would you go to
I don't know.
Would you go to a mechanic that you like, where every time you come to the garage, he can't come outside because all the tools are piled up in the way from where he is to the door?
Now drive right in front of it and just drive away.
I kinda feel
You
like-
can't fix yourself, nigga.
I'd be curious to know, like, how in your mind those things get organized.
Those things are some of the most important things in the world to me. I have an actual relationship with the music in my music collection, and the manners in which I present that music to people. I have clients that I have to show up for. I have fans that tell people who don't know about me who I am.
Yeah.
I have a history of people that probably 5 to 10 times more talented than me that never got the right opportunity, or maybe they couldn't get out of their own way. Maybe the life is just in their way. Maybe they're whatever, you know? It's not something that I have to go think about. If I had to pull a drive out of my pocket and play music in this moment under pressure, on demand, I can. You know? And it's not a flex. We in shape all year round.
Yeah.
In season or not, the objective is to be in shape.
Yeah.
And part of being in shape is being organized.
Being ready.
And being able to change your mind in the middle of a bad situation and fix it. Right? Mm-hmm. The best record you play on any given night is the record that saves you from your worst mistake of the night.
I gotta go hard after that.
I just dumped the easiest mix I did all night.
Yeah.
I just did some dooga baby scratch shit.
All night.
And I took my eye off the ball. And the needle jumped.
Ew.
And the 7 motherfuckers over there that was just dancing their ass off.
They stopped.
They're sitting down.
I just broke. Well, that's the extreme. That's the extreme.
Okay.
But I broke the chain. So before the sit down, they're going through the bewilderment. And is that bewilderment based on frustration, judgment, confusion?
You were good.
Why did you fuck it up?
Right.
Why?
You say the same thing to your favorite athlete when they miss a goal
True.
or a shot or an assignment, drop a pass, fumble a ball. Right?
C'est la vie.
95% of the motherfuckers that are saying that never did it.
Yeah.
And it's the same type of critic that, like, we're so hard on athletes. We're so hard on, like, yeah, he fucks up. No, he couldn't fuck. Like, you're not allowed to make a mistake. I feel like that's the type of thinking you've.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a silly metric.
Mm-hmm.
A lion does not fret over the opinions of a sheep. You can't say anything.
Damn, that's a quotable.
You can't say anything about somebody's discipline if you are also not a practitioner
Of that same.
That's so
equal
right.
level expert
That's so
Yep.
right.
in that discipline. Forget about me for a moment. The world operates like that.
Yeah.
A bunch of voyeurs
True.
telling each other some philosophies and some conspiracy theories about what the real thing is. Meanwhile, the people who are doing the real thing are doing the real
The
thing
real thing. True.
True
at the
that.
same damn time.
Exactly.
You know, but we spend his time inside of these dialogues about what if people did what if. You know, what if lightning busts through this fucking ceiling and shut everything down? Nigga, I don't know. I know I'm trying to get these shots off. I know that. I didn't do all this work for nothing.
Yep.
Well, you have all that.
Nice.
I want to get back to that thing. The thing you're asking me about. I want to be there.
Yeah.
That's where I want to be. It's not a job for me to organize my stuff.
Yeah.
It's a job. It's a lot of
Yeah, it is.
It's a lot of work.
effort. But
Yeah.
It pays off at the end.
what worth having ain't.
Exactly. If my question is with the same terms.
En français?
Ah oui, en français. Dans le fond, ce que je vais demander, c'est si j'invite Rich Medina. Oh, I heard a oui. See, he's getting there. He's getting there. That's how it starts. Si j'invite Rich à un événement, c'est moi qui le book, c'est un festival, à quoi ça ressemble un boot qui est parfait pour lui en termes d'équipement et tout, ainsi de suite. So, basically the question is, let's say next year, Rich, well, I'm probably going to speak to your manager, not you, but I want to book you to at a festival, for instance. What does a perfect boot looks like when it comes to equipment and everything? Like, what does you like? Oh, I feel home here. Like, this is nice. What's that?
The Rich Medina.
The Rich Medina way.
Like an ultimate booth.
Yeah. What is that?
You want the option to go to any of the 3 tools.
Yeah, that's
If I want to be in my computer, let me get in my computer.
Okay.
If I want to be off a thumb drive looking at an LED screen, let me have that option.
Okay.
If I want to play
Vinyls?
mono pressed 7-inch, expensive 7-inch records,
Let me do
make
that too.
the rig such that those tools
They're there.
will behave.
Okay.
If the tools are going to behave, now I'm a bull in the china closet because I'm not,
Boxed in.
I'm not driving a hoopty. I'm driving a vehicle that if I hit this corner right here,
You're
40
good.
miles an hour, the way this machine is built, if I'm not driving like a fucking asshole,
You're good.
I'm gonna be Gucci. I'm gonna have to
Okay.
hold my breath. A little bit of G-force, but I could get that off. I could get that off and not wreck the machine.
Yeah.
Or wreck myself.
Yeah.
True.
Right?
Okay.
So I think as someone that doesn't look at taking records out with me as a labor, even if I know the place that I'm playing is a digital rig, I probably have
Some vinyls.
enough records on me to play for an hour if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the
can.
option.
I'm capable of it. And it's not about this show offy like, oh, I got that on vinyl. Like that's corny. That's dead. That's not the point. The point is, and I've been wrapping my head around how to make this point better, but I do my best. I think that the whole world would rather listen to their music in stereo
Okay.
than digitally.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that 95% of the world has yet to have their first actual stereo listening experience.
Okay.
I know what a stereo listening experience is. I know what this record coming out of my computer and coming off of a thumb drive versus coming off of a record. I know the difference between
Sonically.
how those things sound sonically as tools.
Okay. Because
The way they behave in the structure that I live in.
Okay.
That does something for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
The reason I'm pushing the directive the way I am is
Okay.
because of the bounty that stereo listening has given me, at least with regard to the way it's allowed me to move around the world,
Okay.
right? I started there. If I was born in 1992 and I started on a controller or on a DAW, unless I'm a historian and I have a point to prove, or I'm just that kid that wants to do that type of recon, it's not anything that I really even need to concern myself with.
Okay.
I think a lot of times where this conversation goes wrong is the person that does have this stereo listening experience, when they're talking about the person that doesn't, they're talking about them in a condescending manner. Right?
Yep.
It's the same thing when older rap dudes talk to
Yeah.
or about younger
The
guys.
younger guys.
They come to the dialogue punchy. If, there's 1,000 ways to skin a cat. You come to the table with a different approach. You might get all the information you want. You think you want to help this kid, but the way you approached him,
Not gonna end well.
shot the bed.
It's not gonna end well.
And if it really came down to it, it'd probably fuck you up.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
You ain't picked up nothing but a spoon and some car keys in the last 15 years.
Exactly.
You out of shape. So, you got to be careful how you talk to people out here, right?
Exactly.
That's a literal thing. I'm talking about an extreme.
Yeah.
And maybe it sounds extreme with us being in Canada, and that's a very American
No, we can take it.
type
We
We could.
We
can take
I just
it.
don't want it to be misunderstood.
Nah, man.
Confrontation.
It's all good. It's all good.
And if you could talk to me about your influencers. Who were the influencers? I know you talked about the men in your life, but musically.
Oh, just try to translate in French first, like just in case. we try to teach him to
Yeah, man. Get
Let
me
me
speak
right.
out French. He needs to hear the French
Rich is
version
like, get it
also.
right.
Get me right.
You know.
'Cause I was trying to flow into the question so quickly, but so je voudrais demander quelles sont les influences musicales de Rich Medina.
Ouais,
Yeah.
parfait ça.
Merci. Pass the test.
And in that same question, if I may ask, if you can drop a few names of DJs that influence you as well.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit curious to see who you heard or who you seen spinning and that you were like, oh, yo.
Yeah. I mean, familially, my mother's parents, my grandparents on my mother's side was everything, because my grandmother's a choir director, grandfather's a deacon of the church.
Okay.
He built the church.
Okay.
Nice.
Built 8 other churches.
Okay.
We're Baptists. We worship through music. We don't
okay.
fear our God. We celebrate our God.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
do it sonically.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So the root is there. You know, my sister Benita, she's a real hip girl in her time. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a second. Your sister's name is Benita Medina.
Indeed.
Yo, that name is dope.
No, her sister's name is Benita Medina. Okay.
What?
Wow.
Yes.
That's
Lovely.
dope.
It's lovely.
That sounds
Shout
like
out to
music.
Benita.
Yo,
Shout
that
out
sounds
to
like
Benita.
music. Shout out.
Shout out.
Wow.
Yeah, the beginnings of my record collection. You know, I stole
Yeah.
those shits from my sister. And my brother.
Lovely.
You know, I still have those records.
Nice.
Are those the
my
records that you
They
played
still looking
during
for those
your-
records?
What's it called? Holy.
I played some of my grandparents' gospel records there.
Nice.
You know, my sister was more dance records and rock records. You know, soul and funk and rock records. The typical music of the day. You know, my sister had Beatles records. And,
Nice.
you know, Led Zeppelin records. And
Wow.
she also had.
She's
Shaka
the
Khan
one that
records and
opened up
Earth, Wind,
your-
and Fire records and Slave records.
Yes.
You know, that was FM programming around our way. You know, you could hear Shaka Khan, Earth, Wind, and Fire, George Benson, Fleetwood Mac,
Back to
Kenny
back. like-
Loggins. You know,
Oh, yeah.
in a radio hour
Already,
on quote unquote
already open.
black radio.
Yeah, open format automatically.
Right.
Nice.
The way people talk about open format today is it's an algorithmic simulator of
Yeah.
What would happen?
the actual organic nature of the mechanism as it was designed.
Yeah.
Not even designed, but how it was working
Yeah.
by black artists making records that white folks like. The powers that be are afraid that if those records get played on the right white airwave, they're gonna collapse the colony. These motherfuckers figure out, if these poor white motherfuckers figure out that they just as shitty to us as any of these niggas, it's a wrap for us.
Yep.
Peace
Yeah.
out.
Right? The recording industry was one of the places where that type of code and those type of connectivities was
Design.
really passing through.
Yep.
You know,
It's really
even
designed.
the person that set these designs up to keep that from happening, they couldn't get away from the way music did that. You know, so you got black music being played in white households. You got white music being played in black households, and nobody's talking about color until it's time to talk about color.
Right.
And when it's time to talk about color, you know how that go, right? And rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. So listening to programming like that and Cool DJ Red Alert on 92 KTU, you know,
Red alert.
Frankie Crocker, you know, WBAI, P. DJ Jones. I mean, Shep Pettibone, Ernie Kendall. I'm leaving so many names out, you know, but good God, man. Like, being a kid in that time on the Upper East Coast of the United States, if you were into music and culture, good God, man.
Yeah.
It was just unbelievable, the bounty of things that you could take inspiration
Yeah.
from.
True.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
true. You
Yep.
could shit that's gonna put a battery in your back.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
Definitely.
The rap music becoming a commercial thing and going national and international in 1981 that's that
Far-fetched.
master bedroom I was talking about. But there's a whole other rest of the culture that's still going on. And you're seeing now graffiti writers, you know, expanding into the gallery world and into the print world. And, you know what I'm saying? MCs becoming actors, or, you know what I'm saying, producers getting opportunities at a symphonic and, you know, music direction levels and music supervision, right? Like, we become inescapable in that way. And it's also undeniable that without music, those opportunities would be held back even more. Without our ornate, intimate abilities within music, whether you're making it, presenting it, playing it, mixing it, mastering it, pressing it, all of us that make up this rainforest of shit that, you know, whatever pieces of actual human culture remain in all the algorithmic talk, you know, this is where I think where it's supposed to. These are the type of conversations we should be having.
Yeah, definitely. Et j'ai besoin de demander à Monsieur Rich, c'était par rapport à justement que maintenant qu'il est un DJ international, que tout le monde le connaît et tout, il a d'autres attributs. Le DJing l'a amené à d'autres attributs, d'autres choses, d'autres choses qu'il fait. C'est un businessman et puis tout. Puis c'est ça que je veux voir, c'est quoi qu'il a. C'est quoi les.
Ça l'a amené à.
Ouais, à faire d'autres choses business-wise. Mr. Rich, I have this question for you in terms of the DJing. Now that you're known as a DJ, international DJ. You've traveled the world. You're still traveling the world. I'm following you on IG and I know you have a busy schedule. Besides that, because I know that DJing brought you to develop and be like other things, such as a producer. I know that at one point you were even in schools as a teacher. Can you elaborate or give our listeners a little bit of background on those things, that what Rich Medina became after the DJing world?
In 2012, I went to Cornell University for my 20-year anniversary, my 20-year college anniversary.
Okay.
While I'm there, I get a phone call from Olin Library, the research library on the Arts and Sciences quad. There's 7 colleges at Cornell. I wasn't in arts. I was in another school at Cornell. But I get a call from this library. I'm like, it's interesting. You know, like I didn't really spend much time on that part of campus except to walk through, to go to class, whatever, go to the gym. But okay. And when I answered the call, I got invited to the Rare Books and Manuscripts Library to meet Catherine Regan and Ben Ortiz. Catherine Regan is the curator of Rare Books and Manuscripts at Cornell. And in 2006, Cornell acquired the raw materials that went into the book Born in the Bronx, written by Johann Kugelberg and Joe Conzo. And that began the birth of the Cornell Hip Hop Collection.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And so that happened in 2006. I had heard about it, but I was like, okay, cool. School's collecting some stuff. It's a research institution. They got a million things.
Yeah.
They got all types of shit in there. Okay, that makes sense. But come 2012, I get invited to this meeting, and Cornell has now accumulated the largest collection of rare and at-risk materials surrounding the birth of hip-hop in the United States, if not the world.
Oh, wow.
And I was the first alum that was brought onto the advisory board for the Cornell Hip Hop Collection because of that meeting.
What?
What?
Flexing.
Yeah, that's some serious flexing. I love it.
This is like a whole three, not a 360, but I feel like it's full circle type of thing.
Yeah, serendipity.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah, unbelievable. So, it's like we've been looking for alumni who are really affiliated with hip hop culture to be on our advisory board. And there's a few that are really popular, but they're very busy and they don't have the space. And you're the next person that we realize, like, you're actually active and involved in the culture and connected to people that we're connected to, and your name keeps coming up to us. And lo and behold, you graduated from here in 92.
Yeah. So there was a lot.
Would you like to be our first actual alum?
Wow.
On the advisory board. And on the advisory board is, Michael Eric Dyson and the bevy of academic hip hop historians and people who are really players in the academic space.
Credible people.
Yeah, but they were also on 15 other boards.
And very busy.
and busy with their own things, right?
Right.
Competitive, aggressive.
Absolutely.
Thinking, working people. They got a lot of things going on. And when I got asked to come on the advisory board, I was like, yo, this is like you said, like,
crazy.
this is
Super
unbelievable.
dope. Yeah.
I can't believe this opportunity, but where's the curriculum?
Mm-hmm.
It was like,
You're the curriculum.
well, we're working on the stuff. I'm like, that's not the question. You have the largest collection of rare and at-risk materials on the culture. The culture is the biggest export
In the world.
ever from the United States. And you're telling me that there's no marketing classes or art classes or social studies classes or music classes wrapped around the vocabulary of what this music is, the culture that this music comes from, and the part that brown people play in the birth of this thing. It makes absolutely no sense to me that's not already in
the
play.
works. Yeah.
Considering the bounty of super fertile minds that are on this list here.
Right.
Okay.
And that opened the door for me to have my first chance to teach a college lecture.
Nice.
And lucky me, Professor Steve Pond, and
Shout out.
shout out to Professor Steve. Shout out to Catherine Regan, Ben Ortiz, Professor Steve Pond. Steve Pond wrote the book Headhunter.
Okay.
Headhunter is about the Herbie Hancock album, Headhunters. It's called Headhunter, the making of jazz's first platinum album.
Oh, wow.
That's Steve Pond. So, my skull is exploding. Just meeting this guy. I read the book as a young man. Like that nerdy about it,
Nice.
Holy shit.
Wow.
And he was like, Rich, listen, I'm an ethnomusicologist. I know what I know. I do what I do. I'm a drum guy. I'm a drum man. But, I've studied the culture and I'm doing this class and, it's going really well. But I don't have an experiential voice.
Okay.
I have a older white man researcher who really cares.
Of all the culture.
And he's really passionate.
He's like,
Team.
don't come in here like trying to be professorial.
Oh, I'm already there.
It's your experiential relationship to what I'm explaining academically.
Got it.
That's the real bong. That's the
real
punch
impact.
you don't see coming.
I get it. Like he's like saying, don't look at me
don't do like
I'm looking at you like
Because I'm in my mind. I'm
exactly.
I'm like, wow, I gotta get some more. I have to get more collared shirts and
those jackets with like
I'm already in my own
the
head.
knees, the elbow
like,
thing.
That's what you know.
And they're like, no.
Stay you.
Come as you are. But what you bring to the table is hands-on data.
Yeah.
And a reference point and an explanatory manner about dynamics and intimacies about the culture that we just can't speak to.
We can't. We need someone like you to speak.
And lucky me.
Yeah.
And lucky.
Lucky.
Okay, thank you. But still, as an athlete, again,
Yeah.
lucky me.
Yeah.
I
You
made
just
I got
made the
picked
new
up on a
team. Yeah.
I got picked up on a squad. I wouldn't have expected to get that call.
You did a good interception. You're
Praise
like, oh, I like that guy.
Wow. Praise God.
What?
Shape.
He
Praise
saved
God.
the game. Let's get in.
Holy shit! He don't have a team this year. Come with us.
Just try out.
Right.
We keeping him.
Right, that vibe.
Type in.
Nice.
That's where my mind is at.
Yeah.
Like,
Nice.
Okay, cool. This is new. Yeah, I'm educated. I've been a writer and a poet and a public speaker for years. I come from a long ass line of preachers on both sides
Both sides.
of
Okay.
my family. Whatever, public speaking, presentation, whatever. Fuck. I actually got some data that next to the way he's making his point, this becomes like 360 degrees of an honest presentation about whatever things we get the opportunity to talk about the culture in front of these things.
Yeah, that's dope.
Test them on.
Dope.
Just like you would math or some other part of history or some other cultural phenomenon or some other market or medium, right? All those things get that energy. Why not the culture?
Okay.
True.
Nice.
That's amazing.
That's
real
extremely
That's
dope.
amazing.
Extremely dope.
Yeah.
And that led me to, 3 or 4 semesters in a row of being able to come to Cornell and teach classes or hold workshops. That led to
amazing.
4 seasons of teaching at the Barnes Foundation. That led to teaching a semester at Lincoln University in Pennsylvania, one of the first northern HBCUs. And just, bottomless opportunities to have public speaking opportunities regarding hip-hop culture, American race relations, and marketing and dynamics around.
You still do it to this day?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Oh, yeah? Nice. Every semester?
Not every semester.
Okay.
Not like, I'm not like a university professor.
No.
I guess you would call it like an adjunct or a visiting professor more.
That's dope.
Field expert, to come in and talk about, okay, this diagram that your professor showed you, here's the thing. It's more of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
About our shit.
Amazing. I'd go to that class.
Definitely. And I actually pass it.
Yeah.
Flying colors. I think you already did. You already passed it like 3 lives ago.
Nice. Reggie?
So, basically, la prochaine question, en fond, c'est à propos de son style musical. Comme, quel style musical qu'il considère, je sais que c'est ouvert, mais qu'il préfère peut-être jouer ou qu'il a inspiré plus en termes de performance. So basically the question is, I thought you understood. You told me you were about to answer, right?
I'm on my way. That's a puzzle look. I caught like 6 words.
Oh, 6. Okay, so we moving, man. We moving.
5 of them.
We moving. Basically, my question is, what do you consider your musical style when it comes to? I'm not trying to put you in the box, right? But what do you consider your musical style, like in terms of styles of music that you might prefer play on maybe another day? I don't know how you go about it.
I think my thing about it is if I'm being booked as a DJ, I'm asking my client, what is the complexion of this event?
Damn. You go a little bit deeper.
You booked me.
True.
You booked me, and
you got questions.
I got questions.
If you book me, that means you see me play house music all night.
Yeah.
You see me play hip hop all night. You see me play breaks, reggae, digital, analog, 7-inch, 12-inch album. I don't know what you expect of me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
because of the way I know you. But then I'll come to your city and your party is actually a house music party. And you want me to come play house music my way and put some whatever creativity.
Yeah, your own flavor.
Right,
Yeah.
as any DJ.
Yeah, definitely.
So I asked the client, I tend to, even if they're a good friend of mine, even if they're a direct relationship, I still ask those questions. I asked you.
Probably.
It was just a few months ago.
Yeah,
that's true.
December, I think, or something like that.
He was like, Rich, just do your thing, man. I'm like, don't tell me that.
Right.
Don't tell me that, because I'll come in there wilding. And I know you a versatile musical dude, but every time I see you in the box, I hear house music.
You never seen the other
So
side.
I'm asking you, do you want me to do that, or you want to do this?
Exactly.
Style, that's my style. Because now you give me the opportunity to make any decision that I want to make, because we have an understanding.
Okay.
I know what you want from me.
Nice.
I know the faith that you have in me because you're spending your money to have me come do my thing in your space. You're a hardworking motherfucker.
Yeah.
You don't got time to be dicking around. You're not blowing sunshine on my ass, right?
True.
You want something out of me.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Let me develop my actual relationship. Now I know my client. Now I really know my client. You know what I mean?
That's very important.
And I can make any decision I want to make after that. Even in your house music thing. There came a point, an hour and 30 minutes in, I just changed the whole direction of the shit. Because I watched my client have a satisfied, happy face. While he was setting the room up physically, while he was setting the room up musically. Once I started playing, I watched him. I don't think the only time the nigga wasn't smiling is when he was swallowing.
Or puffing.
I got 30 minutes left. My man is jumping out of shoes and socks.
Yeah, that's a signature move.
and I know he is somewhere in his mind, he's hoping that I just shift gears and change the dynamic of the space. And I get to do that.
Nice.
In a, almost like in an honor to
the host.
My host.
Yeah,
I get it.
Right.
Nice.
Honor the space that you came to work and apply your personality where your reading of the room allows. Right? It's a freestyle mindset. Right? You could freestyle. Some dudes can freestyle because they're creative. Some of those synapses just work. They can just get to words and they're clever. Other people can freestyle because they've drilled the work for so long.
So it comes natural.
They're not doing any work.
No. No, it just flows out of you.
In basketball, you would hear people talk when they would talk about when I was a kid, and they would be talking about point guards, like basketball point guards. They would be like, "Yo, that kid got a string on the ball." Like just kids at a young age, and just the way they deal with the ball. It's like, it's
too easy. It looks too easy.
Messi in football.
Yes.
In football, right? Ronaldo in football.
Like,
there's a string on the ball. Like it's almost magical.
True.
You know what I mean? And when a child, that's like prodigious stuff.
Yeah.
When you get older, okay, cool. It's a craftsman now, right? So trying to go after the grace and fluidity of a point guard that's got a, every basketball player wants to look like Kyrie Irving.
Yes.
Because it's so pretty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Conventional people say it's fancy. But for the God, I've been watching him do that since he was 10 years old.
Kyrie?
I'm from Jersey.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, I'm from a long legacy of Jersey basketball guys. So,
absolutely.
Yeah. But as an example of my point, the way he moves and the way he operates, whether winning, losing, or draw, everything he does is so
beautiful.
True.
It's
true.
It's a magnificent view.
Yeah.
True.
Like chasing that dragon. I want to look, there's no way on God's green earth I'm ever going to look like that going to the basket. But in my mind,
I'm there though. I'm there.
Whoa.
You see me?
At least if you come with that energy. Just come with that energy.
We came to win, man.
We came to
We
win.
didn't come here to participate in a handshaking contest.
Nah, man.
Came to bust your ass.
Yes.
Like some gentlemen on some sporting
every single time.
Sport and no negativity whatsoever.
It's just the nature of things.
That's how it works, man.
I think it's that time.
Oh yeah,
for the rapid
Do you want to get into the rapid fire?
Yeah, let's go.
It is.
Who's doing
But
it?
no,
Not yet.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Okay.
The question is, how many of them we do?
We get lost in those.
Yeah, I know.
Let's do 5 each.
No, that's a long time.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
I would say
three
three
He's
each and then
nodding
one
like
extra
he's
one.
down. Okay.
Three each and one extra one. The first rapid question I have for Mr. Rich Medina is, do you rather play in a room at a Dante's Hi-Fi or big festival, what type of venue or party you like better?
Dante's Hi-Fi.
Yeah, the smaller.
Day.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
You have it. He says it.
Okay.
And we'll get into what Dante's Hi-Fi is, by the way.
Definitely.
But it's a small, nice, the best room for DJs. Anyways, go ahead.
Okay. Headphones or lollipop?
Both.
We don't get to drink because I don't drink champs, but you said both.
Both, man.
Okay. V?
Tipsy or sober?
Tipsy.
He's
I knew
like,
that.
he's like,
That was the easy one. Wait for next one.
Do you rather play alone or with other DJs?
Alone.
There you go. He's like me.
okay. Host or no host?
That's fucking great. No host.
No
Okay.
host.
Let the music play. Let the music speak.
I would argue, unless you having a DMC or ITF battle with yourself, be your own master of ceremony.
Okay. Nice.
Excellent.
Local or international?
That's loaded. That's fucking loaded.
I told you.
Local.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, great.
My last question, what would it be? Would be DJ Chuck Chill Out or Marley Marl?
Marley. Oh, motherfucker. Shouts to Chuck Chill Out.
Oh yeah.
Shout out.
Shouts to the God body. Marley.
Marley Marl, yeah. I'm a Marley Marl product myself, yeah.
Indoor gigs or outdoor gigs? What do you prefer? He's like, oh, okay.
Because it's a little zing on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like both sides got a little haha. I say indoor because at the end of the day, at least you bulletproof against the Mother Nature.
Okay.
You know, you got to add her into you.
Yeah. I got to play for her too. She got a bunch of requests. She's annoying. She's annoying sometimes.
While I'm mixing, touching me up on my
Trying
back.
to touch like, yo,
Blowing up
relax.
in my back while
Relax.
I'm mixing. Needy ass.
So you got a last one?
I got the last one.
Yeah.
Like a major one, like a bomb. Like requests or no requests?
No requests.
No requests.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it's the return of no requests for real DJs. Well, not, I'm sorry.
No requests.
For DJs. I was going to say, edit that out.
DJ.
For DJs.
No requests, man.
Yeah.
There you go.
I
So
can't come on your job fucking with you while you doing
feel me?
this shit. I can't
You feel me?
I can't correct that horrible sentence you just typed.
I can't go into an operating table and say to the doctor, it's good, I got this.
Yeah.
Scalpel.
Man, I got 2 hearts of the whip. I got
Can you
you.
use the other scalpel, please?
Yeah.
Why you hold it like that? Like, nigga,
Why are you
what?
playing it like
What?
that?
Nigga, beat it. Get off my
I've
lawn.
had, like, seriously, like, I've had people come and try to direct my job, and I tell them straight up, calmly, what do you do in life? Oh, I'm a nurse. Okay, I'm a DJ.
Right. I got this part.
exactly.
And it seems the rest of the room is enjoying themselves too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I've been doing very well without you so far.
You know?
I'd
So,
argue we're talking about an audience of 1.
Yeah. Yup.
You're in a minority tonight. You see them
I'm
rocks?
using that.
See them
I'm
rocks
using
over
that.
there? Kick them joints.
Kick the rocks.
Kick them shits. All the way.
All
Kick
the way
Kick them.
to the door.
Thank you.
There's plenty of them all the way to your crib.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Can I ask like I don't know if it's a personal question, but like just because I don't think we had the opportunity to talk about it, but I love seeing you with your son.
Oh, yeah, I love it too.
I really love seeing you with your son. I love the way that he vibes to like.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just beautiful music, and that's my impression in my own opinion. But I feel like he's well taught. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he's well taught.
Rich Medina as a dad. Come on.
I get it, but there's
I don't know
so
if the
many.
name stands for much, but
I know, but there's so many kids that they grow up rebelling, and I just feel like he's adopting, and do you? I don't know. I don't even know what's the question. I just wanted to tell you that I love that.
Thank you.
And then keep on doing that. Is that? Would you tell him to? Like, what is he looking to do? Is he looking to DJ one day, or?
I'm not sure. You know, my son is 16 now. He's definitely a maker. He's definitely a creative mind. You know, he got some things honest from his mom. He got some things honest from me, like any child. I think the energy that you see from my kid is... I gave my kid a seat at the grown people's table his whole life.
Yeah.
You know, I never made my son sit at the kids' table.
I feel you.
Keep it funky with him.
Yeah,
we don't go over the limits and wild out, but you know,
I get that.
Those of us that have kids want things to be better for them than they were for you. And unfortunately, for those of us that grew up analog, if you will, in 70s, 80s, 90s, grew up, you know, there's no such thing as chastisement anymore. So that variable is out the window.
Yeah.
After school programs and activities and things that your children can be involved with are out the window. So the way that they get socially intelligent is being around seasoned, socially intelligent people, and people that ain't necessarily the most angelic, pious.
Whoa.
It's not about that. You know,
exactly.
It's about them seeing some shit, you know. And at 16, my kid is, praise God, we brought good people around him.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
considering the lifestyle, you know, he's seen the gamut of human beings. You know, he's seen a talented guy that fucked it up. He's seen a not so talented guy that bust his ass and turned it into this giant thing. And he's a friend of me and his mom. And we talk about this guy in a way because he's presenting like he wants to make shit. Okay, cool. We're surrounded by people who make shit.
And
me, your mom, your stepdad. Me and stepdad is Gucci.
Nice.
You know, like,
that's dope.
the narrative is out the window.
Yeah.
You know, he's surrounded. So
he's well surrounded.
That what's translating to you is the fact that I could call his stepdad right now, and if I needed something and he had the means, I could have it.
Yeah.
Because we have a shared objective.
Yeah.
To make sure that this dude knows that you got a safety net, you got snipers, you also got two niggas that will rip you in half
if you fuck up.
We gonna fuck up. fuck up.
Yeah.
Right? Double down fuck up. Now we gonna beat you up.
Yeah.
Now we gonna bang you out. Like we ain't talking to your moms or nothing.
Yeah, we take care of this. We take care of this. Come on.
You're gonna run 100 suicides. You're gonna run 100 suicides. You're gonna write your name 1,000 times.
Yeesh.
We gonna box
cry for your mama.
times.
It's not gonna work. Like she doesn't know about this.
Yeah, but because we gave him the room, we gave him the rope all this time.
Nice.
You know, praise God, he's showing up. And
what's his name?
Kamal Nasir.
Nice.
Puis en parlant justement des enfants de Rich Medina, Rich a mis au monde à Miami un dernier lounge qui s'appelle Dante's Hi-Fi, où j'ai eu la chance de jouer une couple de fois. Et je peux vous dire que c'est probablement un paradis pour DJ, de la conception à sa collection de disques qui est justement dans le bar. À l'ambiance, c'est comme quelque chose de
et toute la qualité musicale
Ouais,
qui se
va,
joue à l'intérieur du
tous
Dante's.
Pas pour m'inventer ou flex.
Ah.
Mais
Ah
tous
ouais.
les DJ
Ah,
qui
tu peux,
passent-
tu peux, go, tu
tous
peux,
les-
tu peux,
tous-
tu
non,
peux.
mais tous les DJ qui passent dans cet endroit-là sont probablement
Sont
les
certified.
plus grands DJ au monde.
C'est ça, c'est
Alors, Rich, what I was saying is basically you gave birth to another child of yours, which is Dante's Hi-Fi.
Yes.
And we wanted you to give us a little bit of info on that joint in Miami, Wynwood, that is basically, as I described, probably the paradise for DJs, and also, an epic venue to go visit whenever people goes to Miami. So big shout to Dante's Hi-Fi and what you had created. So what can you tell us about that?
Dante's Hi-Fi is Miami's first high fidelity listening bar. We opened in September of 2021. Myself and my partners opened up a place that we wanted to present an alternative listening experience in Miami versus all the club life and you got Space and 11 and these big giant clubs, and you have a bunch of
Live. Does that still exist?
yeah, Live's still there, doing well. Shouts to Dave Sinopoli and all that. Yeah, there was no true stereo listening bar in Miami, and my partners had a certain amount of success in Miami already with other ventures, and I had done business with them as an artist, as a DJ for years already.
Okay.
And they gave me a call with an opportunity to have a seat on the other side of the table with them and actually be a partner rather than just a gun for hire. And they explained to me that they had gone to Japan and fell in love with Japanese jazz kisa culture.
Yeah.
For all those unaware, kisa is cafe in Japanese.
Okay.
And the jazz kisa culture is just a culture of small venues that rely on analog jazz records, high fidelity tube amplification, high fidelity mixers, and high fidelity audiophile turntables playing jazz records. And it's one of the more true literal listening experiences you could ever have. And we're an Americanized jazz kisa.
Yeah.
And,
But an amazing one.
It looks amazing. I haven't never been,
amazing
but
one.
it looks amazing.
Although American. No.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm kidding.
And lucky me, I get the opportunity to be the music director and kind of
Nice.
steer the ship in terms of programming
Yeah.
and musical perspective, and whether I'm booking Louis Vega or a local DJ that's just a known record collector or record lover.
Okay.
Back to the athletic thing, try to treat it like a gym.
Exactly.
There's some champions that come to my gym. There's a couple guys that come to my gym and just got punched in the face for the first time.
They're in shock.
He got punched in the face for the
I
first
feel
time
shocked.
yesterday. But he came to us because he's like, yo, I believe I can learn how to defend myself here.
Punch back
yeah,
also.
buddy. You came to the right place.
To the right
That's
space.
the
That's it.
spirit.
So-
yeah.
6 months in, that guy becomes the most important guy
Okay.
in the gym. Because if he learns how to defend himself and then he begins to understand how to deliver offense, all that frustration he's got from getting punched in the face might become a profession for
True.
all we know.
Yeah.
True.
Will you
Right?
give a chance to anyone? Like not anyone, but
that's all we got.
okay. That's
That's
cool.
all
I
we
like that.
fucking got.
Nice.
And through the uniqueness of what we represent, I have an opportunity to do that.
Nice.
And
And-
in the last 3 years, I believe it's safe to say, and I don't believe any of my partners, if they're listening to this, would disagree, that it's the local DJs and the local record lovers and the local record stores that are really the spine of what we do.
Nice.
We sprinkle the celebrities and the bigger names and the international folks inside of this soup of locals, so that when I bring Don B, the locals that I book all the time are like, I don't know who that guy is, but nobody knew who I was before I played in here too. So
Okay.
now I'm gonna go when the international guy is there, and I'm gonna bring 5 of my friends because I've been wanting to show my friends that, yo, I DJ here.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? Holy shit. Now I got a fucking community.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm invading. Otherwise, I'm, you know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah.
I get it.
So it's been this beautiful, I feel myself being excitable talking about it because what better opportunity could I possibly ask for at this point, considering everything that we're talking about? Like it's been fucking fantastic.
It's fantastic.
You know, and I'm surrounded by wolves. I got, all guys like y'all and girls like y'all all over the fucking world.
That's dope.
Some in the big commercial marketplace.
Yeah.
Some just in this ill little workshop, just doing ill, beautiful, intricate shit. Nobody fucking knows. And fuck them. I like this secret.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Having this little secret makes my magic secret shit stronger. And vice versa.
That's dope.
Right?
Right.
Now, worldwide, we got this space of people that are like, yeah, I desire to be at this. I want to be a household name.
Yeah.
I want people to look upon me with a particular type of reverence. But do I have to be in the algorithm to do that?
Yeah.
Do I have to be on TV to do that? Do I have to be in a commercial level, financial bracket? Are those the metrics? Is that the rubric that my success is designed around? I think I'm surrounded by people who are asking themselves those type of questions every day. And more often than not, you don't got nobody to fucking spar with. So you just walking around with this shit.
With that frustration.
Punching the wall.
And fucking your hands up. Punching the wall and fucking your hands up, which is supposed to be your thing. But you're so frustrated, right?
Yeah.
We all know 10 motherfuckers that's living that life right now. You got to call 3 homeboys tomorrow that you worried about because you know he about to wild out.
Yeah.
Because of the work that he didn't do showing up on his doorstep now. Remember me? I'm the work you didn't do, stupid.
That's it.
Even those of us that go after it and go get it, we have that shit 3 times a day because you're working 3 times as fast as the guy that has a whole actual 24 hours to do some shit.
Yeah.
True.
You know, there's so many fucking onions to peel back in this shit. If you really want to get down to like how we, or for me, how we talk about the craft and the culture.
Okay.
You know, because the rest of these guys, they voyeurs. That's cool. We need people to watch. We need people to listen.
We need
people
them.
to dance. But they in the locker room. Why is a voyeur in the locker room?
Yeah. You're not supposed to.
Voyeurs in the stands.
Yeah, true.
Just for the athletes and the coaches and the trainers.
True.
People that's really about that life.
Yeah.
People throw that term around. They throw it around a lot, right? And you see how I'm demonstrative anyway.
I love it.
On topic.
That's what it is.
I live there, B. I don't visit this shit. This ain't a fucking idea
my house.
for me. It's ours.
Yeah,
I would
it's our
argue.
house.
Yeah.
This is my room.
Yeah. It's
That's
our
my
house.
chair.
True.
This is my style.
True.
But it's our crib.
True.
Yeah.
True.
That's where the arrogance is out the window.
True.
Yeah.
People miss this
I
part.
love that. That's amazing.
They miss this part. It's our crib.
They try kicking out people out the house, like
that
kick you
come
out
in-
the house.
Anybody that come in the crib and take their kicks off as soon as they come in the door, it's your crib.
Okay.
That's the fucking rules.
Yeah.
Basic rules your mama gave you. Just off of doing that. That's my type of nigga.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
showing respect.
Yeah. There you go.
Show respect to the crib.
And anybody disrespectful to the crib, all these respectful, but also able to beat the dog shit out of you people in this gym are going to do something about that disrespect.
Big time.
So that we can get back to doing this peaceful. You know, we fight in order to not fight. We fight to stop fighting.
Fight not
Yeah.
to fight.
We fight to stop fighting.
True.
I want this fight over.
True.
I want to learn how to fight so I can fight niggas.
It's just for fun.
It's goofy as hell.
Okay.
And I think we all experienced that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Disrespectful motherfucker coming in the gym talking crazy. Niggas won't say nothing to him. A nigga like 6'4". You look a little diesel, got a little weight on him. Ooh, man, if he can do anything with that stuff, I don't want that.
I think in the men world, y'all live that a lot more.
Oh,
I feel like
you don't
men,
feel that?
I mean, it's different. It's on a different scale. I don't know.
Competition is different.
The competition is more I think on my end, you kind of have to be smooth about it. You kind of have to play the game. You see it happening, but you don't want to get in there because you know you got another. You got other tools. You got other tools that you could play with. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I can see what you're talking about. I can see the arrogance. I can see those guys that they're sitting on the side. They're watching and just talking about it, but just not doing.
And talking to people that they don't think are going to come talk to you.
Exactly. And that's the trick. That's
because
the
I'm
trick.
in a community.
Yes.
Right? Loose lips sink ships.
Absolutely.
Snitches get stitches. All that shit is real. You know what I mean?
True.
And I must say about you bringing, local champions. When I was there, I met some great champions that I wouldn't have the opportunity to meet because the clubs in the Miami scene is way too pushed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Never
And
get the
so
opportunity.
I got this opportunity to meet and to listen to other locals I wouldn't have the opportunity to. So I feel that community aspect very much so. And you had a great.
Basically, I compared the Dante's Hi-Fi to the X-Men mention.
Oh yeah.
It's so fun, especially like on WMC time. Well, it's fun to see the locals, like regular programs that Rich will testify. Even if I pass by, whenever I have the chance to go to Dante's, I go. Whenever
and it's always full.
that Rich is in the place and that I'm always there. I always have to go. Me, Soapy, big shout to Soapy in Miami, my brother. So
Shout
basically,
out,
Shout out.
So we always pass by. We go. We check him out, and you always see someone. Well, we stumble into Javon. We stumble into this guy, that guy, and it's like. As it says, it's a community.
Yeah.
And I want to take the time to thank Rich for doing that. I mean, for
being so
Definitely.
generous.
For this culture and
dropping so
the
many
opportunities.
bombs.
I mean, Brother Rich, he's done so much, and also for him to come to Montreal. He came last December. He just came now for Grand Prix with Jojo Flores. Did a tremendous event that we had last night. And look for Rich. And si j'ai une question pour Rich, la dernière question, ce serait celle-là pour clôturer. What is next for Rich? C'est quoi les prochains événements ou qu'est-ce qu'on peut s'attendre de Rich Medina dans les prochains jours? What is the next step for Rich Medina? What can we expect from Rich in the next few months, years coming? That either business-wise or your career. What's going on?
We got some expansion coming with Dante's Hi-Fi.
Okay. In Canada?
Wait, whoa, slow your roll, girl. Whoa.
I knew it was in there.
He's like, whoa.
Yeah,
I got overexcited.
Who knows? In God's time, anything can happen.
That's the easy answer to say, not right now.
Top it out right now. Brooklyn is on the way.
Dope.
A few other opportunities I kind of got to hold on to for the moment. More records, putting out some edits and putting out some original music.
Nice.
Not just popping up on other people's records as a spoken word artist. Hopefully more expansion, more business opportunities. My son is about to be a junior in high school.
Shout out
to a whole nother lane with that. A whole nother level of the dad thing.
Nice.
Lovely.
Yeah, man.
I love it.
Lovely.
Polishing the diamond, man. Or
Yep.
should I say, still keep chipping away at the stone. From what they say, there's a diamond in there.
Yep.
Yes. Well,
just
Brother Rich,
chipping away.
we are basically blessed to have you Thank you for coming. Thank you for everything that you do in the community, the DJ community, especially. We are well known, well respected. Basically, if there is a time for us to say thank you, it's now.
Yeah,
appreciate that.
Yeah, basically,
big shout out.
This was a great interview.
Oh yeah, keep on doing what you do, my man. You're a great inspiration to all of us DJs. Say that DJ Life. My man Rich Medina, catch him.
One last thing, where can we find Rich Medina when it comes to social media?
That's true.
Where is the basic?
I'm most aggressive on Instagram. I don't think I put a post on Facebook in like 15 years. If I did, it was by accident.
Yeah.
I don't even mean it no kind of way.
What's your IG page?
My Instagram is just my name, Rich Medina, RichMedina.
Nice.
And you should also check out Dante's Hi-Fi on Instagram. That's DANTESHIFI. And, hopefully land it in your local record store or in some of your local promotions or some of your local materials about what might be going on with the culture. Because, in a lot of ways, I feel like we're really kind of just getting started, kind of just growing up and stepping into this next level of responsibility. I mean, even being here, to be on you guys' platform, that you guys are doing what you're doing from the bottom up with your own bare hands. I think that's why what I'm saying resonates so much, because you got
100%.
sawdust and banging your finger with hammers.
That's exactly it.
You know what I mean?
That's exactly it.
The honor is equal. And I think that's also something that gets lost on us is, just because this is new doesn't mean that this isn't going to end up being one of the more important and respected spaces to get information.
We sure hope so. We sure
definitely
hope so. But again, thanks again for everything. Thanks for your time.
Yeah.
We going to link up. C'est la DJ Life, Godstamusic, Rich Medina, sweetlarock. I'm your Don.
Barbarino.
Diggity.
DJ Life.
This was that DJ Life. Peace.
Bonsai.
Yay.